The Pacers walk into their house again tonight with a chance to make it 6 straight in the playoffs. A chance to make it 11 in a row over the Miami Heat. As we take a look at the McDonald's NBA Eastern Conference brackets, Detroit with a come-from-behind win led by Chauncey Billups and Rip Hamilton lead 2-0 on one side. Indiana trying to do the same here tonight against the Miami Heat. Welcome to starting to cook here in Conseco. Up front. It looks like this for Miami. Butler, Odom, and Grant up front with Jones and Wade in the backcourt. And on the other side, Jamal Tinsley and Reggie Miller. Ron Artest, Jermaine Oneal, and Jeff Foster. Test still playing with that left thumb bandaged, although he warms up without it. The injury he suffered that he only missed 5 games because of it. Jermaine Oneal inside.
Wow, what a beautiful move for Ron, Butler, and Lamar Odom, biggest guy, 6'9".
Oh, Wade just blows by everybody.
And how about that move by the rookie? He has played great all year.
I'm just privileged to have a seat to watch a young man play.
And we've been watching that not quite so young man do that.
Wide open look. Instead, he holds it up to get that ball inside to get O'Neal established.
Wade, a crossover dribble, leaves it for his teammate Odom. Tie game.
Wade has too much quickness.
But there are guys out there that have been around 9 or 10 years, like Brian Grant.
Eddie Jones.
But for the most part, the nucleus of the future are the young guys. And Reggie Miller knocks down a shot and knocks down his defender and has a chance. I don't know if he needs to powder up. He's hit the 2 he's taken so far. Watch this one.
He can definitely teach you a few things. If you watch Reggie Miller play the game of basketball.
In the offensive rebounds, get extra shot attempts. That's going to help him tonight. So good job by the big guys crashing the boards.
They've been a horrendous 3-point shooting team so far in the playoffs, about 25-26%. O'Neal from the elbow. Got it. Abby Claire's the newest addition to the Carlisle clan.
That's great. Congratulations to him and his
Yes,
wife.
congratulations, but he's done. He has a baby girl, and you know what that's like.
Oh, boy. He'll talk about what that's like, or what we told him we thought it would be like. We'll hear that a little bit later on. Odom underneath.
Great.
And now Artest coming the other way and jammed it. Oh. Ouch.
That was nasty.
And he said,
one of them was a man point. And it's coming up right here. Gotta love it. Fans.
Miami, it's fun to watch them play defense because they trap so hard, they rotate. There's always bodies moving, so they're doing a good job on the defensive end.
On a little runner. And Rafer Alston.
Nice little ball fake. Got himself in the lane.
They're not settling for any jumpers. They're going strong to the hole.
That was pretty strong for O'Neal. It seemed like he had a swarm. They can counter him size-wise. He's not yet. Great look by Grant to Odom. Easy one. Nice pass.
And again, that
Fred Jones, Harrington, and now Anthony Johnson at the point.
Just like Coach Van Gundy told us before the game, if you let a defense load up against you, they're going to win all day long.
Eddie Jones knocks down a 3. That's because, as always, Sean was late, and a superstar actually could have left the locker room before we got there. Odom knocks it down, and we are tied at 19. And almost turned it over. 5 on the shot clock. Jones will take a deep 3. Got it. It's going to be a good one.
He's really about 6'3", I believe. And look at this. Austin Crozier able to save the basketball. Little sloppy possession there by the Pacers, but there Jones is bailing his Pacer team out. Beautiful shot.
done it his whole career.
Ron Butler's having a 0 for night. 0 for 5 so far. That last one could have given them the lead. Oneal leaves it underneath for Harrington. Nice pass.
There you see the big fella putting the ball on the floor.
Need an offensive board that time as Allen knocks down his second straight jumper to tie it at 27. Here's Bender outside. Jonathan Bender.
Forced a couple shots, about it.
Oneal wants it back. Remember, Grant's got 2 fouls. Jermaine, tough baseline jumper. Kept alive by Harrington, and he's fouled by Allen. Count it.
That's just sheer desire and muscle right there. He just undressed Allen underneath the basket, got the rebound, and laid it in with the foul.
Big Al having his best season ever. You get a look at the positioning he got for that rebound and then just muscled it over Allen. Chance for a three. Odom gets it out to Grant. He'll take the long jumper, and Odom with another offensive rebound. His 5th offensive board. Wade jump stop and a hammer.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Brad. A little pump fake is quick.
3 on him. 3 on Oneal, 3 on Grant. Dwayne Wade, just a rookie, playing like a veteran. 5.5 to go in the half. His team is down by 5. We'll talk more about Dwayne when we come back. Make him their #1 pick, and boy, are they happy they did.
He's going to be a star, that's for sure. I mean, a big-time star.
Artest in the paint, off the glass. Same move he had earlier. He likes that spot.
That's just old school.
Thought he was a little out of control.
Minute left in the half. Harrington out to Tinsley. And he gets it right back to him.
Yeah, 2 New York legends going after each other there. Tinsley gets around Austin.
Happy to have one run like that a month. Not much less 5 games in a row.
Udonis Haslem with a tough shot off the glass.
And they're doing it at the right time, right before halftime. They're taking away a
Trap. Snuck right through it, had a man wide open. Just too many arms to get that ball through.
Reggie Miller came over and called the play. Artest will be the guy to inbound. Miller's the guy that's trying to get free with 1.6. Lofts one, and it goes! That's why he called his own number. The officials will officially have a look at it. But it looked good. Called his own number. Artest got it to him right there. A moment of hesitation and let it fly. And it's good all the way.
And you might add that not only is the best three-point shooter, but he's the best in the clutch at shooting the 3 all time.
Woo. Wow. Reggie with 11 leads all scorers. Jermaine Oneal has 8. She's with Doris.
Jermaine, one.
I forgot. My bad.
Here we go, third
got
quarter.
The supermodel / broadcaster next to me.
Oh, you don't have to call me that, John. Here's Odom, baseline. Got it. 3 fouls. Obviously, starting this third quarter, gets his first rebound of the stanza.
For Miami to win the game, they're going to have all cylinders firing. One guy that's not firing, you see Wade there lay it up, is Caron Butler, who had a terrible
Penetration, especially to the middle. They want to funnel to the sideline or baseline, use those lines as allies. Other than that, they were pretty pleased, guys.
Well, the Heat has more trouble because Lamar Odom was called for his 3rd foul, and Reggie Miller knocks down another 3.
You know, he catches that ball out there. It doesn't even look like he's got.
You got to force Reggie one way and be committed to following him around the other screens.
The Heat trailing by 7. Try to steal one on the road. They're very good at home, and they know that. Wade has 4 in the quarter and 13 for the game. He's the leading scorer for Miami to close the gap down to 3 or better, depending if they can score, and Odom does. Lamar's got 12.
Let me remind you, he's 6 foot.
Down to 3. Hasn't been this close in a while. Reggie on a runner. Got it.
Good job by Indiana of spreading out the floor, reversing the ball. Reggie's still got that quick step.
To go 7 games in that first round hard-fought series with such a young ball club. How good are they going to be next year?
Artest hits a 3.
The coach, he was always there and he put in the efforts. And Coach Van Gundy's the same way. You see them working, you see he cares, he's honest, he tells you what he's thinking.
Reggie Miller sinking 3 ball.
Reggie!
That matches the biggest lead of the night. Reggie saying, I can't hear you. Now he can. You gotta love it. 38 going on. Rookie knocking down shots, turning on the crowd, turning up the heat on Miami, and stretching the Indiana lead to its biggest in the game. Butler is having a nightmare night.
He just got a rhythm.
Artest goes up and got it. and he's fouled.
And there you see the strength of Artest, who just caused the contact himself, jumping into the Miami Heat player and being strong enough to finish.
It's almost like he's waiting on him.
Yeah, you see here, coming down, he's going to get the ball, and watch him just jump in to Odom, cause the contact, and still have the strength to make the basket.
And to make matters worse for Odom, that's his 4th foul. And Artest will go to the free throw line. Now 3. Artest going to have to take it from the baseline. Forces one up, and it goes. You talk about living right.
You see, really doesn't have any kind of shot. Steps back, drains it, then comes down on the other end and makes a nice block. This guy's got the whole package.
He has stepped up, having huge games.
Return to that form he showed 2 years ago.
And now Wade goes down, and Artest goes the other way. 17 for Artest. Lead swells back to 9. Jumpers out there, but they've got to find somebody.
They look like they've lost a little bit of energy here to end this 3rd quarter. He'd have to pick it up and try to get a flurry going into 4th.
Great wraparound pass by Tinsley, and O'Neal finished it off. The only problem. Final 1:20, quarter 3. Johnson, Crozier, Jones, Artest, and Harrington on the floor. Artest the kick out. Freddie Jones 3, and he got it.
Tough-nosed basketball, and Miami's hanging right there with him.
Everybody we talked to on the Pacers, to a man, said, we know one thing about Miami, they're not going to go away and they won't quit. We've got a quarter left as Johnson in the paint goes up and in. Anthony Johnson.
Mentally, he looks like
Look
he could
out.
will his team to win.
Odom. And Odom with 15. He and Wade lead the way. We're going to hear what Jermaine Oneal thought about that very topic before this game is over. Here he is in the low block against Brian Grant and scoring. Another relatively quiet night for Oneal.
Of the New Jersey Nets, so he probably has one of the premier backup point guards, and he's doing a fantastic job himself.
Odom, great pass, and then worked his way through traffic and hammered.
What are you trying to say? Is that remarkable?
Just trying to ruffle your feathers.
What you play, 5 or...
But the spirit's still with you. Artest on the outside. That's 20 for Artest, so he'll take top scoring up. But they've done a remarkable job just to get to this point. And he said, we don't want to look at it like we're not capable of beating these guys, because then you're beaten right away if that's
A lot of confidence.
Exactly. They got to have all those fans out there screaming and yelling as hard as they can.
They'll scream for this kid. 19 for Dwayne Wade. And the lead for Butler. And Rasul Butler scored. Malik Allen. It's going to stay in the record books. 6 straight by double digits. Perfect 6-0 so far in the playoffs. A win even more resounding than the score would indicate. Pacers win 91-80. Don't forget, Kings and the Timberwolves are coming up from Minneapolis next. 2-0 as they head to Miami. That's going to wrap it up for Sean Elliott, Dan Marley, and Doris Burke. I'm Brad Nessler. Good night.